Hello, everyone. This is Forge from Forged by Titans. Thank you for tuning into this stream. If you've listened to some of our tracks before, I thank you very much. If this is your first time tuning in and listening to one of our tracks, I thank you as well for taking the time to tune in and listen. So, what we're going to do on this stream is something I have wanted to do since the release of our first album, Chapter 1, The Phoenix. And that was take a few of the tracks and kind of maybe deep dive a little bit into maybe the lyrics, the featured artist, some of the gear we've used, and really try to connect the track to some of the listeners and, hopefully build a stronger bond and, get some feedback because we would love to hear from people that listen to our music. So, let's just dive straight into it. This track is the second track on the album. It's called Without a Clue, and we have two featured artists on it: Robert Davies of Through Dreams and Distance, and Joel Dixon from Dream Demon. Originally, I only really thought we were going to use one featured artist for vocals, but after listening to both of these guys, you could tell that there was a strong potential for there to be a strong collaboration on this album and that they could really complement each other on the track. So, we gave it a shot. We got Mr. Davies throwing down a lot of the grit vocals, Mr. Dixon throwing down a lot of clean vocals, and I really think it was phenomenal. It definitely blew all of my expectations out of the water. So the lyrics themselves that these guys were throwing down is, in a nutshell, about toxic people. And the funny thing about toxic people is they don't realize how toxic they are, which is why it's titled Without a Clue. They're quick to try and pull you down and make you feel like you've done nothing with your life, and they can't even see that they haven't done anything with their life, and they're only finding happiness or purpose by bringing other people down. So that's pretty much what the lyrics are about. So you know what, that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and just hop straight into the track. So this is Without a Clue, and this is our visualizer you can find on YouTube, and along with a few other visualizers we have on there. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go, Without a Clue. That's Mr. Davies there throwing the grit down. And that lead there, I'm going to come back and talk about that, the instrumental. Here you got Mr. Dixon. And look how these guys just bounce back and forth. Yeah, so that lyric right there, still there to remind you, pretty much one day this toxic person is going to wake up and realize that, they've done nothing with their life. They've been nothing but toxic, and you're going to be the one there to remind them that even though they gave you shit, you've done something. we got a little bit of a build up to our breakdown. You will smile with ignorance. You know, again, driving home without a clue that, you know, this person's going to sit there and smile like they have everything and all the answers, but they really have nothing. And that last lyric there, it's just stating that you may feel like you never lose anything, and you're some great thing, but you never lose anything because you have nothing worth taking. Just really driving home the fact that these people that do these things literally have no clue what's going on in reality. And this track, I feel, hit home for me because this day and age, there are so many people that fall into that toxic mindset, and so many of them don't even realize that that's what they're doing, and that they're bringing so many people down around them, and it's honestly, it's become a pandemic. So it was definitely a message we really wanted to get out there, and I think Mr. Davies and Dixon really drove those lyrics home. If we had not have used both of these guys on this track would have been nowhere near as fantastic as it has been. These guys were a dream, and I really couldn't be more ecstatic about how this came out. So yeah, I want to jump back. I told you guys I was going to talk about that lead again. The reason why I wanted to talk about it is because I've had a few people come up to me and say, "Hey, that's a pretty cool electronic lead, like it was a MIDI track or something." And I'd have to tell them, no, that's actually 100% guitars right there. It just has a really great mix and master thrown down on it, you know. So let's see if I can dial that back in, point it out to you guys. Yep, nailed it. Right here, this lead you're hearing in the background. Yeah, that's some tapping on the strings. And again, you know, I love Fishman Fluence pickups, and I also love the Hughes and Kettner heads and Soldano heads, which is what we used on this track. And if you get the right, you know, mix on it and get a good production master, you can make guitars sound so amazing. And I'm so thrilled how that came out on this track, because that lead is really something that really stood out for me. It felt unique. So let me play it back for you one more time, because I really love that one. And really, that guitar tone throughout the track is pretty sick. It's very sharp and edgy, and staying real clean at the same time and clear. Yeah, so you know, that's the track. It was a ton of fun to put together and work on with these guys, and and again, it just kind of blew all of my expectations out of the water. Um, and I can't be more pleased. So, again, I really thank all of you for tuning in and, traveling down this road of deep diving into this track. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere as you can stream music, we're there. But if you really want to reach out to me, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, message me, and I would love to hear from you guys what you thought of this track or any of our tracks for that matter. And while you're at it, make sure you go find Mr. Davies, Mr. Dixon and their bands and show your support, because that's what this music scene's about. It's supporting everyone, raising each other up, and just bringing everyone together through music. So be sure to go find these guys. They're super talented and deserve it. And again, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope I can get you guys back on the next stream, and hopefully you keep listening. And I hope I see you guys soon. So have a good one.